Hey guys, thanks for tuning in to the first episode of to Do. We've been wanting to release this a whole lot sooner, but with all the flood and the raining, it's been really hard. Everything's been delayed in town and everybody's trying to catch up. It's been raining so hard, in fact, that Joe Osteen has decided to pair up one of each animal. It's been raining so hard that Kanye West has asked for money to save the mermaids. It's been raining so hard the illegals are actually swimming into Oklahoma. It's been raining so hard that Houston's been declared a duck sanctuary. It's been raining so hard Donald Trump is going to make Mexico build and pay for an ark. It's been raining so hard there's a reported shark attack at the Alamo. It's been raining so hard J.J. Watt has been practicing in a wetsuit. It's been raining so hard that Fox News is here in town to report the story. And they blame Obama. Alright, our first stop is the Art Car Museum. Art cars are really synonymous with Houston. It started around 1984, and it's since grown into like an art car parade and an art car museum. So we figured what's best than to have our first episode over at the Art Car Museum. So here we go. There's a huge in-depth history with art cars in Houston. Mm-hmm. Can you talk about that history a little bit?
Well, it started over, I guess, mid-'80s, and there are several different opinions about actually how it started, but the lady behind the museum, Ann Harris, has curated an exhibit at the Lawndale Art Center, part of the University of Houston Sculpture Annex, and she commissioned Larry Fuentes, a Northern California art car artist, to create an art car, and he did, and it was called the Mad Cad. And it was pretty spectacular. Cadillac with all kinds of beads and buttons and all kinds of different things glued to it. Big flamingo tail fins. And so a lot of the artists here in Houston had already started to augment, paint, glue on a few things to their cars, but the Mad Cad sort of opened everybody's eyes as to how far they might be able to take it.
But what do you think makes, because Houston's kind of the mecca for this.
It is.
What do you think actually makes it?
You have to have, for years you really kind of had to have a car to get around Houston. You don't really, it's becoming there's becoming more user-friendly for walking, but not as much as other cities, and so it's pretty much a car city.
What constitutes an art car?
Any car that's been decorated or augmented or just pretty much customized in an interesting way is an art car.
All right, so what kind of other exhibits do you have here? Because it's not only art cars, right?
Right, yeah, we always have some sort of art exhibit. Sometimes it pertains to art cars and cars, other times it is totally separate from the exhibit of the vehicles. But we always have cars and art.
So if I had my niece and nephew draw crayons on my car, would that be an art car?
It would be in their eyes.
It wouldn't be a great art car.
It may or may not be a great art car, but it would be an art car for sure. There's a lot of local art cars. There's one that's a giant cockroach, which is a lovely representation of a giant cucaracha. And because you've probably heard in Mexico or in the South here, the horn that you hear on a lot of folks' vehicles, and it's the song, La Cucaracha.
The Mexican national anthem.
So that one was, that is on this vehicle. It's the best application I've ever seen of that.
All right, so do you have some time to kind of show me around in the showroom?
Sure, I'd be happy to.
All right, let's go.
So this is our showroom. This is our main gallery. We have 5 beautiful prize-winning art cars this exhibit.
Okay.
And some photographs of lowriders from Corpus Christi in the main gallery.
So how many cars do you usually have at one time?
We usually have anywhere from 3 to 6. It all depends. And
how often do you change them?
Every 2 to 4 months. It varies. Nothing is written in granite here. Okay, this is Phantoms by local Houston sculptor W.T. Burge. And it is a prize winner from 2006. And after W.T. created this vehicle, from scratch, I'll say, he started with a Volkswagen Beetle, original Beetle frame and transaxle. Everything else he totally created from scratch. So the body everything else. It still has a rear view Volkswagen motor, but everything was built totally from the ground up. And since he did that, he put the steering wheel on the other side of the car. This is how the driver and the passenger would have to get in.
Okay.
Not easy.
Yeah,
not built for comfort.
There's no way I would fit in that.
It might be more difficult to get out than it would be to get in. So I will never volunteer. This belongs to the museum. We purchased it from WT.
Okay.
After he built it, he drove it to Los Angeles and back. And while he was driving down Hollywood Boulevard, some guy's flagging him down. Closer he gets, it's Jay Leno. And Jay is tried to connect with him. They weren't able to do that, but to the museum's advantage because now we own it and people actually get to see it instead of having it be in a warehouse somewhere owned by Jay.
So if Jay wants to see it, he has to come to Houston.
It's also been to the Essen Motor Show in Essen, Germany.
Okay.
They sent the artist, the artist and his wife over there for the Essen Motor Show, I believe soon after he won the prize, so 2006, 2007. This car I got to drive this year in the Art Car Parade for the first time. I've never driven this one before. This was created by a young artist named Kathy Cathaman. She's from Santa Fe, New Mexico, and I don't know where she got all the shells, but she
In New Mexico, yeah.
got a bunch of them somewhere. And it's a 73 Volkswagen Carmen Ghia, and there is nothing left undecorated that she could possibly, if it wasn't necessary to hold on to the steering wheel, there would be shells all over that as well. The headliner is also covered in.
Oh, really? Yeah, it's all.
In
it's all muscles instead of
muscle
oysters.
shells, yes. The back seat is not very user-friendly either, but
No baby bacon back there.
She drives very well, and it's kind of dangerous, sharp edges, drew some blood a couple of times, but I'll suffer for art cars whenever possible.
So here's the deal about the Art Car Museum. I'm not a car guy, so I went in with an open mind. I just wanted to see the art, and it's really nice. There's 5-6 cars, there's some art, but it's about a half hour. It's really nice, it's cool, but don't expect to like spend an all day there. Go there. It's a must if you live in Houston. You have to see the Art Car Museum, but you're going to spend an hour, maybe if you're a car enthusiast. If you're not, half hour at most. But it's nice. It's something to do. It's free. They're closed on Monday and Tuesday, but they are open from 11 a.m. to 6 p.m. every day. So definitely go check it out, guys. So right after shooting that, the crew and I were really hungry, so we went across the street to a place called the Porch Swing Pub, which is a beer and burger joint. So we met up with Ashley, the manager, and check it out. Tell me about the menu a little bit.
Our menu is definitely bar food, but it's good bar food. So we've got really great pizzas. We have dollar-sized pizzas on Tuesday, so everyone comes for that. We have amazing burgers. We have a hangover burger, which is great for Friday, Saturday, Sundays, a little rough. We've got, of course, like your chicken tenders. We also have, our chicken tacos for some reason. Everyone loves those.
When you come here, what do you eat?
Oh man, I definitely get the hangover burger, and then we have a frozen screw that's delicious. I love
A frozen
screwdriver, yes, it's so good. Usually we mix it with a wheat beer called a summer screw.
Okay.
Oh, it's the best.
Huh, guess what I'm getting.
Yeah, it's so good.
What sets you apart from every other beer burger joint here in Houston?
Our patio is incredible. I love to bring my dog here, so definitely that's going to be a huge plus. And we have 42 taps, so we have a ton of local taps. We love Carbach, we love St. Arnold's. Go through like crazy. That's our bread and butter. I love it.
Cool. Do you have like any events at night or like?
Yeah, I actually host trivia on Wednesdays, so that's a lot of fun. We usually have about 20 teams or so that come and play for trivia, which is a blast. And when football starts, we'll have Monday night football bingo, and that is crazy fun. So.
Football bingo.
Yes, I know it sounds crazy. You'll have your cards, and you get to stamp just like all your old ladies do, but instead of numbers, we'll call out a play. So when yards or hit a touchdown, or like it showed the owner or something like that, and then based on how many bingos you get prizes. So it's fun.
Well, it sounds like an episode on itself.
It's ready. So yeah, and we do it during a 35-cent wings and $3 domestics.
All right, well, cool. Well, now we got this segment down.
Yeah.
Let's go eat and let's go drink.
Perfect.
So Ashley over here gave us a hookup with the summer screwdriver. I've never tried this, so we'll let Courtney try it first. She'll be our taste tester.
That's interesting.
She don't like it. All right, let me try. I'm gonna associate with the straw. It tastes like a Blue Moon with like
Lots of orange juice.
with a lot of orange juice in it. It's not bad. I can see where it's good in the summer.
Let's get those cheese fries. Walk of shame.
Walk of shame. All right, I never know how to eat these things. All right, I'm just gonna get all sticky sweet.
Where do you eat that?
You just kind of grab it. I think you flip that over.
You make great use of that.
I'm gonna get all sticky sweet, but of course, all the ladies know I already am. Well, 2 ladies. My mom. That's it. This is amazeballs. Like more syrup. Oh yeah.
Everything is awesome.
Everything is A, because the maple syrup. A, okay.
Let me zoom in on your hands.
Yeah, zoom in on the fingers. Yeah, I don't think there's a clean way of actually eating this. Full disclosure, guys, I've been to the Porch Swing Pub 5 or 6 times already. So I've had their tacos that we talked about, which are fine. They're not extraordinary, but they're good. I had the hangover burger, and you can't go wrong with egg and burger at the same time. Now you saw me eat the walk of shame. The walk of shame is interesting. If you like sweet stuff, that's pretty good. It's you know the sweetness of the waffle batter, bread, the maple syrup, cane syrup, or whatever you want to call it. It's not really maple syrup in my eyes, but the Aunt Jemima syrup that you pull on there mixed with the bacon, it's a good flavor. It's really heavy though, so don't go there and go in hungry. It's a very heavy burger, but it's a really good burger. So this brings up to the summer screw. The summer screw is that Hefeweizen and the frozen orange juice in it. It's fine. I enjoyed it. I wouldn't order one. As you'll get to find out, I'm kind of a beer snob, so I like my beers and my cocktails different. When you start mixing fruit and beer, then you got a cocktail, and that's fine for what it is, but I'm a beer guy. So it was fine. There's a tendency that ladies tend to go towards the sweeter alcohols, the fruitier alcohols, and I can see where this would be a big hit with the women. Personally, I wouldn't order one, but if somebody brought me one, I would drink it. So it's a good drink. So big shout out, guys, to everybody that helped us in this episode. The story is we were supposed to shoot outdoors in Herman Park, and it just rained on us. So instead of calling the day off, I just decided to go to the museum and see if they'd let us shoot. And they were really accommodating, so thank you for that. Ashley at the Porch Swing Pub, same thing. Thank you for letting us shoot there at the last second like that. It saved us a shooting day. So thanks for watching the first episode of to Do. We really appreciate it. We'll be here next week with a new episode. Remember to give us a like and to subscribe if you haven't. And if there is a place that you think we should feature or do or see or eat or try or whatever, just put it down in the comments below and we will respond and maybe see if we could shoot an episode around it. So thanks a lot, guys. We'll be here next week. And remember, go out there and be someone. All right, got us. All right. Ah! I just got blasted with this hose over here. The protruding dude's got to come towards my face. For people who want to see you, is there or like online or that's a horrible question. English. I must learn English.
I don't speak your language.
Sorry. Yeah, a lot of people don't. Aren't you glad that you tuned into this episode? So lame. I got the dad jokes.